Thanks to EA for sponsoring this video. Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. It's time for a mushroom house, which I built with the Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature in early access. My idea was to use one of the mushrooms from Debug to create a house which kind of looks like a mushroom. I also decorated the house a lot and I just wanted this to look super fun and whimsical. Before we continue, remember to use code EMERALD when shopping Sims 4 packs to support me and my channel. Add a pack to your cart, enter Emerald and apply the code. You can now save up to 60% in the Sims 4 summer sale. Thank you so much for your support. When I got early access to The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature, I took a close look at debug and there is a tree stump. And for this build, I sized up the tree stump and you can see that I have a floor piece on top. So the tree stump is the base just for looks. It's not doing anything. It's not actually supporting the build, but it's looking cute. And I have a floor piece at the top, and as you can here see, I wanted to create a round shape. My idea was to use a round room in the center to create the stem of the mushroom, and I wanted to have a round shape around it. And for this I simply used a floor piece. I used a base game rock to have a guideline, and I then placed fences from debug and this rock from debug to create the shape. And by using this rock in front of the fence, I'm kind of hiding the edges because after all, this is just a regular floor piece. This is not a round piece. I wanted to use the round room in the center and I just thought, okay, I'm just going to create a custom round shape so I can easily place it. It's a medium-sized round room. As you can here see, this would have not worked with the biggest round floor size available. I would have not been able to place the mid-sized curved room in the center, so this is also why I just used a regular floor piece. And you can here see how I'm using a little trick. I'm bringing the mushroom down, but the mushroom is actually sitting on the floor above the curved room. This way it looks as if the mushroom is sitting inside the house, so this kind of creates the illusion of a mushroom stem, but it's actually on the level above. And I did it this way, which was kind of tricky because I of course want to furnish the house. I cannot have a gigantic debug mushroom inside my house. It would be blocking everything, so I needed the mushroom on the level above. And the way I did this, you can also go back and watch again. This is how you can do stuff like this without tool, for example. So the mushroom is on the level above and everything is good, and I then just started to decorate using the amazing build by items from Enchanted by Nature. I used these windows and all kinds of different items, core builds, and I decided to make the build a little bit bigger on the right side because I thought, okay, if I really have only the one curved room, it's going to be very hard to furnish this. I've created a build only consisting of round rooms in the past, but I've used multiple round rooms back then, so I had enough space, but I didn't want to cram in the whole interior into the mushroom stem. I also think it makes the build look a little bit more interesting. I then used more mushrooms to decorate the whole thing. Here at this point I wasn't sure if I should kind of start over because you can see that the other mushrooms have this very bright red color and the one that I had used for the house has a more muted color, but I thought, okay, maybe it would be too much, so I kept it this way and then kind of struggled to have this curved shape, the round foundation piece and the stairs, but I kept it in so you can see the struggle in the video. And I then just thought, okay, I'm just going to use a regular square piece, and yeah, I just added the stairs in the front. I rearranged the fences a little bit, and yeah, the Sims can of course just walk up the stairs and access the house, and that's it. And because the mushroom is sitting above, it's not blocking anything. I then added a curved path in the front. For this I'm just using round foundation pieces. You can see that I'm placing some floor pieces below, and this way you don't have this very ugly kind of gap in between the wood floor and the lawn. It's this has never been a thing back then. Like I made a tutorial for this, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago or something. And back then this wasn't an issue, but like these days you really have to like keep this in mind. I then added like different things from debugged rocks and more mushrooms and plants and everything just to decorate this. I did this like in a very random way deliberately because I thought, okay, I want this to look overgrown and whimsical. I just didn't want this to look too neat, but it's still neat. Like you can see that I strategically placed all these beautiful debug flowers right next to the curved paths. And yeah, I just wanted this to look whimsical and really beautiful. I then started to furnish, and you can see that I used a part of the rectangular area to have a bathroom which can be accessed from the bedroom, and then we have the bedroom on the right side, and I then decided to use this little nook to create a really whimsical, small, cute kitchen. We have these beautiful mushroom shelves which could also be used on the exterior when you size them up. I think I even did this for this build, I'm not sure, but you can really use them to create a really whimsical build. And this was so much fun because this is so far away from what I'm usually building, and I had so much fun. I decided to just place the sink on this wall to make it functional. The kitchen's very small, which I'm always struggling with when I'm working on smaller builds, but I think I made it work. Added a small dining table. There's also like an island counter. Later on I'm going to place a computer over there because I was running out of space for a desk, and I thought, okay, we have the dining table, I can like sacrifice the island counter to place a computer over there. I added a sofa. I placed the TV on the counter because there wasn't enough space for like another table or anything, and I then just furnished the bedroom, and this is a very compact build. And yeah, this is it. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Here are so many screenshots, and if you want to support me in my channel, I want to remind you that you can use code Emerald in the EA app. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this build and video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are doing so well, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.